Okay, let's try this again. Huh. So I was just going to show everyone a quick tour of our whelping area. I've posted a couple pictures, but it's definitely been a work in progress, and I thought it might be interesting to show you guys where we're at. So the idea is to be able to have 3 litters at a time, which most likely won't happen, but we want to be able to be prepared for that. So we'll start at the very beginning. Again, this is a work in progress and nowhere near done. But this is probably the picture that you've already seen, possibly. And so those are the 3 whelping areas. Somebody once asked me why I would have 3, because obviously our bitches have their cycles at different times. I don't like putting females in other females' whelping areas because I feel like there's a sense of ownership and I want them to be as comfortable as possible. So these are flower boxes from Amazon. The flooring's from Amazon. And then I created these pig rails with PVC pipe, super affordable, but my favorite thing is how modular they are. And they're pretty far off of the pens, which I think is important for French Bulldogs. So, and again, yeah, we have 3. And if I want them to not be able to have access, I just flip that upside down. I just cut those holes with a razor using a bowl from the kitchen as a guide. These heat lamps I made with a traditional heat lamp, and then the pole that is holding it up is actually a mic stand from Amazon. That was like $17. So they all 3 have the same setup. That allows us to adjust the height and also the position left and right, you know, obviously to regulate the heat, because you kind of have to adjust the height and stuff depending on what time of year it is. Okay, now this bad boy I got, I think, off like Walmart.com or something. So this is where we put the puppies when we need to clean. And I love this cage because the top completely opens, but primarily I love it because it has a pull-out tray and you can fill it with litter and pull out the tray and dump the litter, and you're all done. We try not to put them in here for long periods of time. Some breeders think it's okay, but the flooring, as you can see, is wire, and that's actually not good for a puppy to stand on that for too long. So we always make sure to have a bed in there if they need relief. But this is, again, just kind of a holding area. And we have a water bottle for this one. And then this, so obviously the whelping box is over here. This is from about newborn to, I'd say 3 to probably 4 weeks, depending on the you know, breed of dog, because some develop faster than others. Oh, and there's a doggy door that leads out to a dog run we have on the side of the house, which leads out to the backyard. And then this is kind of where we put them when they become a little more independent. They're not feeding from their mom as often. I need to order more of these gray floors, but so these are some of the ideas I like the most. We've always had really good luck litter training our puppies, and the last litter we had, I was ordering these alfalfa pellets. Well, they're extremely expensive, and I thought, why am I doing that whenever, you know, I'm getting constant mail? So I bought a shredder, and I make my own litter now using leftover paper from my office, from my work's office, and also junk mail I get in the mail. And this is my favorite feeding bowl, gravity water, and then you can see I kind of cut a tiny little hole so the puppies could get through, but they would have to, you know, try. And that's where they can rest. If I don't do that, that blanket will end up everywhere, and it will have feces all over it, because puppies do one thing best, and that's go to the bathroom. And then over here, okay, Mila's sleeping in the crate with no blanket, which looks like totally sad. She's normally not in there without a blanket. However, I'm deep cleaning this area, and the neighbor started mowing the lawn, and I don't know if anybody else has Frenchies like this, but if my Frenchies hear a lawnmower, they go nuts, and sometimes it actually ends up in like a dog fight. They'll start attacking each other. So I had to immediately grab Mila and put her in that crate for everyone's safety. So yeah, I just wanted to show everyone kind of the progress. You know, it's a work in progress always. We're always trying to improve and think about how we can make things better. But, oh, and over there, oh, let me see, I didn't show this. It's a mini fridge that will hold, obviously, bottles with formula that need to stay cold. And also, we do our own shots, and they have to be kept at a certain temperature at all times. So it's not really a good idea to keep them in your own personal fridge, because we all know that we have husbands that don't close the lid or the door all the way. And I have a toddler who thinks that he knows how to open the fridge. And so sometimes that temperature is not regulated. The small fridge, only I have access to. So anyway, I just wanted to give you guys all an update and show you kind of what we were doing and what we're about. And we have a litter, 2 litters scheduled for to be conceived in 2 months and to be born 2 months after that. So we're just preparing as much as we can.